We're working on this 21 Parker Pilot House today. 2016 df200 Suzuki. We actually installed an N2K network today. We actually bring in the engine management and bringing it to the Garmin. So what we did was we had to run the data cable from the motor. We ran it into the gunnels. I didn't take a video of that. Up along to underneath the dash. And here's our N2K network. Here's our backbone. We got our terminator resistors. The yellow cable is our power, ground, and shield. The power to backbone. And then we got the cable going into the Garmin. And then we got our Suzuki interface. And our data cable from the engine to the interface. So that's what we had to do. Data cable to the interface into the backbone. You need that interface. So this way the Garmin knows what engine it's communicating with. So basically it's just like a car. It's just like anything else now. You know, you got your low, high can bus data network, and the car works the same way. We got to we neaten up all the wires. We just gotta neaten this up a little bit. I gotta come back tomorrow and wrap up a few things. But what's nice about the network, now we could add on to the network. So he's got the Fusion stereo here. So this is N2K compatible. We could actually get an N2K cable, and we could add into the backbone, and then we could bring the Fusion right onto the Garmin. You don't have to go to the side and adjust anything. And I think they offer a lot of stuff. I've been looking into it, actually. And then he can get a new VHF, N2K compatible. And then you could add into the network, add the VHF. What's nice about that is if you get stuck or something, you need to call Coast Guard or Boat US. Bang, you just hit a button and it sends the coordinates right over. So what we're going to do is we're going to start this. All right, so we're going to go into our gauges now. So we got a icon for gauges. Select engine. And there we go. We got a fuel. We need to configure the fuel. So he's got to fill the tank. Then we got to enter in the gallons in the tank. And then that's how we configure that. But we got a engine RPM. We got engine RPM. We got our tilt. We got our fuel flow rate. So as he's traveling, he could tell how many gallons he's burning an hour. See how that's going up, 1.5. So that's a nice feature. All right, let's go into the other screen. And then we got our water temp. And we got our volts. It's got oil temperature and oil pressure, but I don't think that's configured. I don't think that's configured into the engine management on the Suzuki. But this is all he needs: just engine temp, voltage, RPMs, fuel flow, fuel gauge. And now he could bring this all up on his screen. He could actually pick any type of gauge he wants to monitor as he's running with the GPS. I mean, this unit does a lot of stuff. So this way now he's got everything on his screen, and he doesn't have to, you don't need to rely on these gauges no more. Well, I mean, it's always nice to have analog gauges, but, you know, here he only had RPM and fuel. That's it. He didn't have trim, he didn't have volts, he didn't have water temp, and he didn't have fuel flow. So nice feature, technology. We we did 3 of these networks already, and I think I got another one to do. So that's why I like videoing it. I can show the customers, listen, this is what, you know, this is what we could do with your new engines now. You know, we can incorporate it into your electronics. I think any engine from, I would have to say, like 2008, 2009, you can incorporate on the N2K network. So that's a wrap.